As most of you know, the windows on the ND Miata are one touch down but not up. This has been a huge complaint from Miata owners since the ND debuted, and also another issue is that the windows do drop down a couple inches when you open the top, but they don't go all the way down when the top is fully opened. Likewise, they do not go all the way up or up at all when you close the top as well. So today we're going to fix all of those issues by installing this simple automatic window controller by MX5Things. With this window controller, the windows should go up with one press of the driver's side switch. Additionally, when you put the soft top down, you can configure the windows to automatically go all the way down or come back up. And then when you put the soft top up, they should go automatically up as well. Now don't worry if you do not have a soft top Miata, they do make a controller for the RF, but these are two separate products. So if you have the soft top, make sure you grab the soft top version of this controller. If you have the RF, make sure you grab the RF version of this controller, or else it's probably not going to work for you. So there are two different versions on their website. Make sure you grab the right one. Additionally, they do offer what's called a key fob controller, so you can actually lower or raise the windows with different clicks of the key fob. This controller is also configurable, which MX5Things provides instructions for in that same document. I personally did not get the key fob controller because I don't really care to raise or lower the windows with the key fob. But if you do want to get that, make sure to follow their instructions and reach out to them if you have any difficulties with it. Now, the installation process for this controller does look a bit daunting, as you do have to remove the driver's side door panel. But after reading over the instructions, which MX5Things provided a few times, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that big of a deal. So following their instructions, which I will link down below, and today's video, you guys should have the confidence and ability to do this installation yourself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first step to install this product is to lower the top and both of the windows. Once you've done that, go ahead and disconnect the negative battery cable for the car, and then we can get started on removing the driver's side door panel. To remove the door panel from the ND Miata, you want to remove the inner door handle cover. There's a screw behind that as well that we will remove, and then you also want to remove the recess cover that's down near the armrest and remove that screw as well. Once you do that, you want to pull the door panel outward according to the numbers that you see in the instructions from MX5Things. We do this so that we have less chance of breaking any of the clips or the door panel. So pull outward on the door panel to remove these clips from the door itself. Next, you want to unplug the two connectors behind that door panel right here, and then you can take the whole panel, lift it up off of the windowsill itself, and then remove it completely and set it carefully down to the side. Now with the door panel removed, we can go ahead and connect up this window controller. So you'll notice there are a bunch of different plugs on this thing. The one plug that you may or may not use is this small one here with the red and black wire. This will only be used if you got the key fob harness. So this is what that harness plugs into, and then the rest of it goes into this connector right here. But since I did not get the key fob harness, we will not be using this plug right here. Instead, just these two and then these two over here. So the first step is going to be taking these male ends here and then plugging them into this switch, and then you can take this sticky tape off here so that way you can velcro this controller to the plastic door panel itself to keep it out of the way. Once we put this door panel back on the car there, we're going to plug these two ends into those wires that we disconnected from the door panel originally. But before that, you'll notice that these are the plastic clips holding the door panel into the door itself, and some of them stuck in the door and didn't come off with the panel. So if that happened to you as well, make sure you go ahead and remove these and then just slide them into place on the panel before trying to reattach it to the door. Once you do that, we can go ahead and put the panel back on. Remember to reattach this little handle here. It just slides in. Put that tab right there first so it'll slide right into the door panel, and then we'll go ahead and test the operation. All right guys, now that we have installed the automatic window controller and reassembled the
door panel here, plus reconnected the negative battery terminal. We want to test the operation of the window controller, make sure everything works perfectly. But before we can do that, we need to do two things. First is initialize the power window system. What this does is it basically tells the controller where the upper and lower limits of the windows are. So that way when it raises them automatically, they will actually go all the way up. Likewise, when it lowers them automatically, they will go all the way down. So in order to initialize this power window system, what you need to do is have the roof here closed and the doors closed as well. Once you do that, we are going to operate the windows from the driver's side switch. So you want to put the driver's side window all the way down. If your window's already down like mine is, just press the switch anyway to make sure that it is fully lowered. And then you want to hold the button to raise the window all the way up and keep it there for about 2 seconds and let go. And then we'll do the same thing with the passenger window. So make sure it's all the way down and then raise it all the way up, hold for 2 seconds and let go. And that is how you initialize the window system. Super simple. Now we need to tell the controller if we want the windows to go down or up once we open the soft top. So the first step for this is you're going to unlock the top here, but do not open it. Just leave it in this position and the windows should drop down a few inches like normal. Then with the driver's side switch here, you want to push the windows down or up depending on which way you want them to go when you fully open the top. So if you want the windows to go all the way down when you open the top, you're going to push the windows down a little bit. If you want the windows to go up after you open the top, then you'll want to pull these switches up instead of pushing down. Now you want to open the top completely, lock it in the open position, and the windows should have automatically done whichever program you just set them to. Now that we have the window system initialized and everything is programmed, we can go ahead and test the operation of the windows. So what we're going to do here is try to raise the windows and make sure they come up automatically. So all you have to do is pull up on these switches here, and if you hold it for about a half second and then let go, they should go all the way up. Let's test the driver's side. There we go. And the passenger side. There we go, that works. Now we need to go ahead and close the soft top to make sure that they go all the way up once we latch it into place. So windows drop down like normal to clear the seals, and then they go all the way up. Super cool. And then let's open it, make sure they go down like I programmed. And there you have it. Automatic windows in the ND Miata. This is an awesome little mod, super simple, something that Mazda should have done from the factory, but thank you MX5Things for creating this. So guys, that is how you install, set up, and test the automatic window controller from MX5Things. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative and helpful. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you do have any questions or comments, as always, leave them down in the comment section below. For more technical inquiries and difficulties, refer those over to MX5Things, but I'll try to help out as best I can as well. So guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.